Hello, hello. It's that time. Don't forget to get your votes in for what outfit I should wear. And by me, I mean Aloy. Right now, Mom Fit is winning. Gonna keep the poll open for just a little longer. Got 2 votes for the Nora/Mom Fit option though, so get your votes in. Pick the fashion of the night. Timer for 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Starting now.
This face paint goes with everything. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. Every vote is for Mom Fit. This is known. The world is at a turning point as we approach spring. So Mom Fit makes sense. Or I guess, you know, it is spring. Spring started. So there you go. That's how that works. Stop.
All right, I canceled it.
So we have our winner for the day. It's interesting how the little thumbnail looks compared to how it looks. So, what should I do tonight? Now that we've got our fashion taken care of, I've got so many things left to do. Okay, so what would be inspiring for that?
It's easy.
I mean, I could do almost any of the Sky to Knock stuff I haven't done yet. After all, we're wearing a sweater so we can go somewhere chilly. Anything but any Sky to Knock. Oh, anything but Machine Strike. Yeah, no, Machine Strike isn't one of the options. Just to be very clear, I'm not playing chess. Like, I didn't fire up Horizon to... I do enjoy, like, your triple triad type whatevers, like, and I enjoyed Machine Strike for what it was worth, but that's not why I play again. I don't New Game Plus to play some more Machine Strike. I mean, I do get the sense of humor there. I get that. Like, that's real. That sounds a lot like this thing I used to play. That's all. A lot of the music in this does, because it's around a just similar vibe. Anyway, it just amuses me. And there's literally, that's not some tongue-in-cheek, like, snark, I promise. Wrong button. I meant to unmute. I got this thing from Trader Joe's. It's this Brussels sprout with Parmesan. It was quite delicious. But then on top of that, I put a little bit of pink salt on it. I get to super duper salt on my food. I'm lucky like that. I mean, pot sucks in every other way, but you get to eat a lot of salt. Salt is lovely. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow. Decide what to get. I really want to make a cast iron steak, but I don't know how to do that. So that's kind of a problem. So I need a good recipe. And then I might go to Trader Joe's and get the same Brussels sprouts again because they were really freaking good. And like literally all you do is just put them in the oven and wait. Can't go wrong with that. The microwave broke and it's kind of the best thing that ever happened to me because it's like just not an option. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna actually like figure out how to cook. Why do I have a quest selected? Well, I have a really crappy old oven from like 50 years ago. Maybe more than 50 years at this point, actually. So that's the only thing. But like, I mean, it has a broil option. Is that the same thing? I don't know how to cook, like, at all. That's the problem. Like, what normal people have happen where they like seize up when you start using algebra words. I'm good at algebra. I can do math. I get all panicky when you start doing cooking terms. Just my weirdness. There is a little drawer on the bottom of it, but the thing is that's where all the... that's used as storage. For all the, like, baking sheets and stuff. So, this is that level of appropriately using kitchen stuff household. Oh. Is that where the steak magic happens if I'm gonna do a steak, right? Now let's pretend that even though I have that, I'm not using it. What are my options here? Because there's nowhere to put all the stuff that is being presently stored in what should apparently be utilized a little more intentionally. I just rent a room here. I'm not trying to disrupt someone else's way of life. Well, I haven't purchased it yet, so that's why I'm like, help me get ideas, like, help me plan this meal. I have gone way, and I need to, like, make myself a nice meal to celebrate.
She was the first of her kind. It's nothing like what happened at the Grove.
Should I do first to fly? See, that's what I was thinking, is I'm probably going to want nice thick cut, and I want something really nice and fatty.
Still doesn't count.
Like, I want just
If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must do so in
a
battle.
nice dry rub for a couple hours with what?
Were you discussing me?
Keta, apologize. I think you offended our guest.
No offense intended. We were debating whether you or Farika were the first to fly on the wings of the 10.
Farika?
She
Now, is
fought a
there any
storm
kind of
bird and it
specific,
lifted
like,
her into the air.
Sounds like flying
technique to that? Like, is there
You're talking
a
about her like
blend of
she's no longer
spices or
alone.
some sort of pre-prep
not.
thing that I should get
After
that's
she
better
got
than
onto
something
the machine,
else?
it flew off with her to that
Well,
mountain.
what I've got to work with
The
is,
storm bird
like,
still circles the peak. We never saw Farika again.
there's an Albertsons, there's a Trader Joe's, there's a Walmart, there's a Bash's.
I'll say, if you find yourself
Bash's, I
flying on
think,
the
is
wings
kind of
the 10 again,
overpriced.
search the mountain. She was a great soldier with armor to match.
I don't want to go like
There's
900
no
places
one lying
though.
up there.
I'll think about it.
Salt, pepper, paprika.
I'm telling you, she flew.
Still doesn't count.
Catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Wait, what's disgusting, Barry?
Will you trade today? The Outlander has shown us. We must join them.
A blade is a blade. Why do you need a cool room to prove that?
I mean, isn't that's how Texas does their barbecue? It's like crazy dry rub prep.
This is the mountain we got to knock Thrussell with a storm bird.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, wait.
Farika's armor
I'm
should be around here
tracking now. I'm a little out of it. I'm getting excited for this steak.
somewhere. A fragment of Farika's armor. There must be more.
Now, okay, as far as like, if I'm doing it in a
It must be the storm bird that killed
cast iron
Farika.
skillet, even if it's like got the like, cause we've got a couple of cast iron skillets. We've got the crappy one, then we've got the really nice one, and like, they can't all go. Can they all go in the oven? Because I figure if they're all treated, like the iron's getting hot, so like it should all be able to stand the oven, right? Or no? Because there's like a La Crusade one that's like really freaking expensive, and I don't want to ruin it. But also, if that can make for a better steak, then I want a better steak. But I don't want to ruin this ridiculously fancy cast iron skillet. Yeah, I mean, price, yeah, but it's also like just in better condition. And so it's more of a, I would rather use the in better condition cast iron skillet than the one that smells a little funny. Basically. but not if it's gonna ruin someone else's thing that I am just utilizing. So. Like, I'm allowed to use it. Like, there's no problem with that aspect. Not the person dog sitting, but and then what would you say, because obviously you were saying use the broiler, but if I'm like doing it in the oven, what temperature would you recommend having it at? I don't cook. I get really nervous about cooking for some reason. It's stupid, but it's very real. Whenever I was like a kid, if it was like a cooking holiday, there'd be people in the kitchen, I'd just make out cooking. I think I just had freaking anxiety because it always like getting in trouble for having curiosity about it. See, you could literally see the front eyepiece went dark, but the back eyepiece like flies off, and then it's like stays glowing.
One more bit of armor lodged in the machine.
So freaking creepy.
Another armor fragment.
I tend to like it medium rare. I just want it juicy and fatty. I'm not looking to be healthy on this meal. I just want it to taste freaking good.
My lucky day.
I think I might like get asparagus or something to make with it. Whatever I make, I need to be able to do like in the oven at the same time. Or something I could do on the stovetop.
Can my focus see anything?
That's the part I hate about meal planning. It's like, with ADHD, like, timing a bunch of things that are supposed to work out like at all the right time is like not. That's an ADHD nightmare, man. Give me a bunch of time-sensitive stuff to do at the same time.
Looks like another bit of armor.
Said the
I guess that's
musician,
it
though. Yeah, that sounds probably
I should
right.
let the talk flow. I
Yeah,
recovered what's
sure.
left of Rika's kit.
Oh, wow. So that's the thing with if it's cast iron, like, what would be the difference with steering it on the stovetop versus, I guess, in the oven? Because it's like, well, the skillet, if you let the skillet, you get the skillet hot, and then you put the skillet in the oven, but the skillet's hotter from the stovetop. Like, if you're searing it, like, how hot do you want to get that? Because it's not like I've got a flame or anything. I don't have a gas stove to really be able to control that necessarily. Because wouldn't it still be like whatever the searing temperature is once you put it in the oven? You just do it for less time in the oven, but you keep the skillet in the oven, but you don't add the meat until. How long should the veggies cook for?
Making good use of this.
Or I guess I could while I keep the veggies in for like 5 minutes longer or something on a different tray while the steak rests after. I probably want to rest it, tense it with some oil and let it breathe for a moment after taking it out of the oven, 5 minutes or whatever. Come to its senses and then dig in. I mean, as long as I let the oven get up to temperature, like, I can put the veggies in as it gets up to temperature. Maybe. I don't care if the veggies get soft or overcooked. I don't know. I don't cook in an oven ever. You gotta understand, this is by design. I've always been working 2 jobs, and now I have free time and I don't know what to do with my time. Even when I worked just 1 job, I was working a job where I was working 80 hours a week, and then I just bought food already made from like those buy your already made food clubs. Not very good food, and I hated my life, so I stopped doing that. But I still have like my safe foods that I'm trying to break out of. Ooh, I could get a sweet potato. Sweet potato with a steak. Get a little brown sugar. Make it almost pick up a dessert vibe. Look at brownie mix. just so hard to cook portions for yourself, like as one person. Like, so much work for one freaking meal for one person to eat. Like, doubling up the same work is way easier when you're cooking for multiple people, but it's like the return on investment is so much lower when you're just yourself. I hate it. It's part of why I was like, this is stupid to cook for myself.
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. Painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the 10?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew. I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
Teach me everything you know. I am not skilled at cooking. My time went elsewhere. Didn't really grow up in a household that did anything with fresh produce whatsoever. It was very much a frozen stuff from Costco household. Well, I don't need 25 years, but I'll take whatever you give me, man. You want to teach me something every couple of days or every couple of weeks? It's more than nothing. I just like the anxiety normal people get around math is like what I get around cooking. It's so dumb. I don't know why. Like, it's not a rational event. It's just like I get anxious around cooking. It's so dumb.
What's going on here?
This is
The
a great
Walkbreaker,
quest.
who flew on the wings of the 10. Jekka's brother here went off to get himself killed.
He'll finish the climb.
Costco frozen stuff's good, but not like
Not likely.
100% of the
Pinto left to
time.
climb the March of the 10 to get his soldier's mark. They were supposed to be done by now, but he's not back yet.
Jekka, Lataka, to your training, now!
Your brother should have stuck to his cleaning duties.
Would you mind checking up on the march? If I leave,
Sometimes
my squad
eating
will
is
kick
difficult.
my ass. And I don't want anyone thinking I'm worried about my brother making the climb. Because I'm not.
I get it.
You can't miss the path markers. They're by the waterfall west of here.
If I head that way, I'll see what's going on.
Thank you.
How far we've come from nervous must
No
be
slacking,
perfect
soldier.
proving Aloy.
I'm coming. Pinto, you better stay safe. Aloy, it is an honor.
Hurt him. Move it.
Yeah, it's like not terrible, but then like except for when it is. I just have inconsistent energy levels too, so it's like it's hard to purchase plan because if you want to have ingredients that like you can use to like plan a set of meals around ingredient use or something, then it's like not always good. Like I'm not always gonna have the energy to do, because with pots and stuff, like standing is hard. So if something's like really involved in the kitchen, it's like actually freaking exhausting. Thanks, heart rate. if I stand up, like just walking to the restroom in the house will make my heart go up to almost 150. Because of my nerves, not because of my heart. It's super fun. Yeah, frozen veggies actually remain nutritious, like
Judging by these markers,
for longer
the climbing
because
trail
of
Jekka talked about must be nearby.
just
I
the
should
they're
check up on her brother
frozen.
while I'm here.
Something about those, they're so quickly frozen that there's not nutrient degradation compared to something sitting on a shelf. An apple to get waxed and then back to somewhere else to be sold, and it's like multiple step process or whatever. I don't know. You know, I don't even know what's good information out there, so that could all be fake. I don't know anymore. We broke the world for ourselves. We ruin ourselves. We are the reason we can't have nice things.
The way that wind picked up, there's bound to be an
What
avalanche.
happened? That person looks like they're in charge. I should talk to them.
Hello, in charge?
Wellbreaker. If you've come to witness the March of the Ten, you're out of luck.
Actually, I came looking for someone called Pento.
Pento? That poor scab was as good as dead even before the storm hit.
You're out of line, soldier.
What's he talking about?
The kid you're looking for is still up on the mountain, along with 2 others. Pento was the only one who decided to break tradition and climb without a partner. His odds aren't good. I'm sorry to say they never were to begin with. As far as being Tanak goes, he's got most of it backwards.
So what? You're all just waiting here? Shouldn't you be calling for help?
Couldn't find anyone in that storm, even if we wanted to. Those kids are at the mercy of the mountain now.
We'll see about that. But first, a couple of questions. Why is everyone so sure this Pento can't climb that mountain?
Our people are soldiers. We respect strength and agility. Pento has neither. Never has. He's been stuck on cleaning duty since he was a child. Yet he decided to undergo our clan's most difficult trial on his own.
And you think he's crazy for trying?
I'm not a fan of that word. When I chose to wear a woman's armor, people called me crazy too. I guess Pento just feels like he has to prove himself. Show who he really is. I understand. Believe me. But that climb is hard enough, even without a storm.
What is this march you mentioned?
This is one of the toughest slopes in Sky Clan territory. It's said that the Ten climbed this mountain in pairs during their war against machines. Our people partner up.
I was
to
really
earn their
sad
soldiers'
when I
marks
went
by
to
following
Trader
in the old
Joe's,
one's footsteps
and there was
retrieving the
one
blood
thing I
crust,
wanted there, and they don't
flower
even
that
have it
grows on the
anymore.
summit.
It's
Until
a
Pento
tomato hummus,
He insisted on climbing on his own.
and they didn't have
You
any
mean
of
no
it
one wanted to climb up with him.
at all.
I tried
And
to
I don't
stop
know if
him,
it's just this
but
location,
there were
or if
technically
it's
no
Trader
rules
Joe's as a
against
whole.
it, so I let him pass.
But I was very
Sounds
sad.
familiar. The Nora have a similar ritual. No one wanted me in that one either.
Their mistake, I presume.
Yep. I could try following the path up the mountain. See if I can find Pento. You said there were 2 other climbers missing as well?
Just one. The other is right there. Zika!
Rocco and I, we were climbing back down. There was an avalanche. We got separated. I couldn't see anything.
Someone's gotta go up there.
You can barely see your own feet in that storm.
Except I don't need to. I'll be back.
Are you wounded?
If the storm gets too rough, I can always use my focus to find those climbers. I should follow the markers.
I'm reading something about it being
They'll lead me to the start.
discontinued a few months ago.
I tried to hold on to Rocco, but the avalanche was too strong.
You did all you could.
I'm so sad. Wait. No, someone else is saying it's not discontinued.
Rest. There's nothing more.
I'm just gonna ask the crew next time I'm at Trader Joe's. Tomato basil hummus, Trader Joe's. If you happen to be at a Trader Joe's and ask and think of me and then let me know before I get to Trader Joe's next time,
If you need something from me,
that would
ask
be...
away.
Yeah, it's the internet gives mixed answers,
Very
but
well.
someone on Reddit said that they work for Trader Joe's and that it wasn't discontinued. But the fact that it's out at that person's store and at my store... But I don't know, because my store is, like, tiny. But I also saw the white bean hummus. There was no white bean hummus. Like, a lot of the hummuses were not there anymore. One of the ones I was most sad about was the sweet potato chips. They changed them, and the new ones just break easier, and I didn't like them as much, and it was not as good. I would get the sweet potato chips, and I would get the tomato-less salsa made of corn and peppers. I had to stop getting that though.
I'm on the right track.
She's got so many things that are really hard to eat, even though it's so delicious. There'd be like chunks of almost whole peppercorn in it, and just like bite into it and about die.
That Knox needs help.
I'm hungry apparently, so.
Whoever you are, thanks for the assist.
I also really want to go to Walmart and get. This is really dumb, but so I used to be a musician, so I follow music stuff, and there's this company that makes guitar pedals that a lot of my friends used to work for because it was local to where I used to live, and it's kind of a big deal, and that's not even important, but there's a channel associated with the company, and they make videos that are really interesting. The guitar pedal company owner, like, knows his shit about just like guitar pedals first and foremost, but like their history and like why all this shit is what it is. But he's also just a creative individual and makes weird videos, and so he has been reviewing these ice creams, and now I really want one because it's Little Debbie ice cream, and it just apparently Walmart carries them. I'm gonna go scope this out and see if this is true, and if so, I'm gonna get some Little Debbie ice cream, and I'm gonna have an experience. I might try 2 of them. I mean, I want to work my way through all of them if they have it, because it's just fascinating to like I don't know where I'm gonna start. I should do a poll for where I start. Like, give me some ideas. Like, I think they have all of them. Like the Star Crunches and the Zebra Cakes and the Strawberry Shortcakes and Nutty Bars. Where should I start on these Little Debbie ice creams? Maybe I should go tonight. Walmart's open till like 10 or 11. I might do that after I get off this stream. I might get them tonight. It's dinner time, yeah. I feel like it's ice cream time. I'm in the middle of a quest, but I really want this ice cream. Why is life so difficult? Yeah, strawberry shortcake is what I was thinking. Can you imagine strawberry shortcake ice cream? Should just freaking abandon this video game stream and get ice cream. No, I should finish the quest. Should I just quit the game and then it'll just start me from before the quest and that'll be fine? From whatever the last autosave was. Does that make me a horrible person, or should the ice cream be prioritized? Yeah, you're gonna go eat a quesadilla and I'm gonna go get some freaking ice cream. I've been thinking about this ice cream for several days. I already did a whole quest. Oh yeah, because tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so you play at 5 p.m. Put your link to your Twitch in the chat so that people, if anyone's watching this, they can, you know what I can do? I can just abandon this and pick it up from wherever I'm at and just do one of these and it's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna go get some ice cream because Julia is telling me to follow my happy. You streamed on a whim? I missed it. I was playing D&D yesterday though, so no, that's what, because Astro streamed and you streamed, but no, yesterday was Monday, that's a lie. I had D&D on Sunday. I don't know what life I'm living. I'm dog sitting and it's totally thrown my brain off. Which, honestly, that's great to take this break because I need to let the dog out. Anyway. Once I get back from getting the ice cream, because I'm using the dog's owner's car right now. And so I like to take the car out at least once a day so that it can get the feeling of happiness that it gets whenever the owner comes back and it hears the car parking. Because it's used to experiencing that. And that helps it poop. So it's a whole strategy. Yeah, so got twitch.tv/hotgothaloy. 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is the same as Mountain Standard Time. So 5 p.m. my time as well. You go 5 to 7, right? Typically. I think that's right. Look in the chat and hopefully there will be an answer, but there might not be an answer because Julia might already be eating dinner and I'm gonna go get that ice cream because now it's all I can think about. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, bye!